YouTube. I'm back doing a hair update video of my DevaCut, and my daughter again is in the background, so she's talking, so I hope it's not distracting for anybody. Anyways, I want to talk about my haircut and the experience that I had at the salon. So again, I got the Diva haircut for curly hair in San Francisco at MaduSalon, which I found on naturallycurly.com. I had a really great experience at the salon. The stylist that I had was really helpful, and she was really nice, and she did a good job with my haircut. I was pretty surprised to see that there weren't any stylists there that had curly hair, but I was also surprised to see that every client had curly hair. So this is they do all types of hair, but I think a little more surprised to see every person, every woman getting her hair done in the salon had curly hair. So that was pretty cool to see. So first off, they cut your hair dry, and so I had just washed my hair that morning, and they cut it curl by curl. They section it and then do it curl by curl. So I told her again that I'd had an A-line and that I was growing out my A-line, and I just wanted a better shape for my hair curly because I'm not wearing it straight anymore, or as often. So they sold the Diva products there, and they also sold Miss Jessie's products. And I've used the Diva products before in the past when I worked at Ulta, when I was just trying to find good gels, and I didn't like the Diva products at all. It was really drying, and it's just the way it made my curls look, I didn't like it. So I was concerned before I saw Miss Jessie's products, that they were going to put the Angel, I think that's what it's called, gel in my hair, and I was kind of like, ugh, because I had a party to go to right after I got my hair cut, so I was like, I really don't want to walk out of the salon looking like shit. Pardon my French. But, so that was a little bit concerning, but okay. So after you get the haircut, they shampoo your hair. Great shampoo, by the way. Thumbs up. And what they do is they take your hair like sopping wet, and you flip your head over at the shampoo chair, and they apply the product. So one of the other stylists recommended that they use Miss Jessie's quick curls on my hair. They rake it through the hair like dripping, sopping wet, and then they scrunch it, and then you flip your hair back, sopping wet still, and then they take you back to the chair, and they use little clips to, I guess, add more volume, but she didn't need to do that for my hair because I already have really thick hair, but I guess for women who have thinner curly hair. And they just use the clips, and they prop up your curls, and they just usually do around the crown. A lot of the other people that I saw, it was just around the crown, so they did it around the crown, and then they take you and they put you under the hood dryer. So I sat under the hood dryer for like 35 or 40 minutes until my hair was pretty dry. I'd say about 8%. And then she brought me back to the chair and took the clips out, and then started to use the Diva diffuser, which looks like a hand attachment on your dryer. So I was like, okay, I saw that. I've seen that before. So I was interested to see what it was going to do. And so she started blowing it dry, and as she's spinning me around, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and my curls are flat, and they look really short, and they don't even look like curls, they look wavy. And I was like, oh, damn it. I don't want to walk out of here looking a mess, and I don't want to have to go home and spend another 30 minutes, washing and then re-blow drying my hair. So the owner actually came over and said, don't use the Diva diffuser on her hair. She likes it big. And I was like, ooh, very observant. I like it. So she said, take the diffuser off, flip her head over, and just blow dry her hair. So I was like, nice. So she did that, and it dried my hair fully, and then they flipped me back over, and I looked in the mirror, and it was like, voila. And it looked amazing. And then they go back in and do some fine tuning. I can say the only thing that was a little concerning for me is that afterwards they pull, they're cutting it exactly as the shape is after being under the hood dryer and then diffusing it, which is not how I style my hair. So I was a little concerned that one side was going to be heavier than the other, or just concerned that this isn't how I normally style my hair, but this is how it's cut. So when I left the salon, it looked great. I was so happy. I've never walked out of a salon before with my hair completely done and dried, unless my hair was straight and I was going in for a dry cut, which is so simple. So that was really exciting. And I went home, and of course my boyfriend didn't notice any difference, but whatever. But so the next day I went out to a party, so my hair was all smoky. So I wanted to wash my hair, so I washed my hair and restyled it, and I also bought it. I used the Quick Curls, the Miss Jessie's Quick Curls, and I used it with my regular regimen that I use with Quick Curls, and then I used my argan oil, and then my shea butter leave-in conditioner. And it just did not look right. Like, it was really, this side was a lot heavier than this side, and the curls were really short because I was diffusing it. So I was taking it from the bottom, cupping it all the way up to the top, because that's how I would, normally style my hair. And it looked awful. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, she cut it, and there's nothing I can do now. So I went back, and I was like, I'm just going to straighten it, because I'm curious to see what it's going to look like straight anyway. So I straightened it, and I wore it straight for like 5 or 6 days. And then I was like, okay, so I'm going to wash it and see what happens. And this is the first day that I've washed it. But also, I wanted to say that before, I washed it twice. So that day after I did it at home with the Quick Curls, I was like, this looks horrible. But I also purchased the curly pudding, the little jar of the curly pudding, Miss Jessie's curly pudding. So I tried the curly pudding. Horrible. Hated it. It did not define my curls at all, and it was dry and frizzy, and it looked